Hello, everybody. Welcome to another chair yoga session. Let me move this out of the way. So, if there was a theme today, maybe it'd be body functions. As you know, I do a lot of granddad daycare, um, working with a 2.5-year-old, and also, I shouldn't say work, I'm with a 2.5-year-old and a 6-month-old. And today was quite a windy day. Tasha, get out of there. And I was working with the little guy on trying to go to the bathroom outside, but making sure that he had the wind at his back and not forward. And that was quite a challenge, but we got it figured out. Hopefully he remembers next time. And the 6-month-old is just starting to eat some solid foods, so it's really struggling with getting rid of those solid foods. It's kind of an uncomfortable time for him. So, but anyway, Tasha, why don't you go somewhere else? Okay, go on. You can go. You can do yoga over there. Okay, good. Or you can just sit. Can you sit? Okay, stay. We'll see if she stays. Okay, so anyway, and then I bet you wonder why I have the exercise clothes on. It's because there's virtually exercise up and down and up and down, getting quite a workout with these guys. So my body needs to do some stretching. So let's start like we always do with our self sitting up nice and straight, doing those belly breaths. As you inhale, belly goes out, exhale, going in. I know I've said it 100 times, maybe more. So let's do that. Breathing in and out. And I might have I always close my eyes during this. And this is something when I start my yoga routines, I'd like to do this for a lot longer than we do, but we only have half an hour. So we're going to go into some of our next movements. Let's just start rotating our neck around in circles. I don't care which way you go, but do it a nice, gentle, and easy. Okay, and then let's go the other way. And we'll come right on back. Okay, let's stay with the neck a little bit, but this time what we're going to do is use our hand. So let's tilt our neck over to be to your left, and then take that left hand, bring it up, and gently pull it over, and have your right hand can be down at the side. Now this is a gentle pull. You're just holding it and breathing nice and easy. And come right back on up, relax a bit. Let's take the right hand, tilt over, pull it over, drop the left. And come on back. Okay, good. All right. And my dog's over by the tripod, and I'm hoping she does not tip it over if she sees a squirrel. Kind of distracting. So let's do a little twist. There we go. There she goes off into the sunset. We're going to take our left hand, put it on our right knee. We're going to float the right hand back behind your chair, and we're twisting. Legs are still forward, but you're twisting back. In this case, I'm looking directly into the sun. Still breathing nice and easy as you hold that stretch. Okay, and come back. Let's take the other hand on the opposite knee and around and turn looking back. Good, and we'll come right on back. Okay. Well, let's do a little bit where we're going to be raising our shoulders up towards our ears, and raise those eyebrows too. And down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So why raise the eyebrows? Well, maybe think of it as we're wearing masks and stuff more out in public places. People miss that beautiful smile you have, so you got to learn to smile with your eyes and with your voice and how you're talking. It's really not hard for me to wear a mask, but the hardest part for me is not being able to have my smile out there in front. So the eyes have it. Okay, all right. Well, let's do a little bit different exercise here. We're going to loosen up our trunk a little bit. We'll do another one here, but this time we're going to bring our hand right on up, tilt it over, and drop over to your left. There we go. And we're going to do this again. Up, over, to the right. Up. We'll do one more over to the left. And back and down. Up. Over. And down. All right. And if you do hold those longer, make sure that you're breathing. And in between each movement, let's always try to remember to come up straight in midline with a nice straight back here. Okay, well, let's do a little bit of movement, little activeness here, get our cardiovascular, so you can do the marching here. Now today we're going to add something to the marching. Hopefully I have enough room and I'm not going to bump into too much stuff. So inhale, raise your hands up, and then bring them down. And then back up and down. Up and down. And actually, since this is more of an aerobic, you just do the breathing, whatever works. I do like to do mine with the inhale going up and exhale down. That doesn't feel right for you, that's all right on this. Okay, and now let's change, keep moving, but we're going to go straight out and back. Straight out, back, straight out, back, and right back on down. Good. All right, now since we're on the farm, I still have to keep my shoe the cat thing going here. So I am going to start with my right leg straight out and down, out and down, out and down, out. And there's a bunch of ferns here and lilies. I hope that they're not getting pushed around too much here. Okay, out and down. Okay, so now we're going to add that part with the opposite hands. Up, down, up, down, last one, and down. Now, we're going to do another one, but we're going to extend the leg. It'll stretch out. We're kind of holding it out a bit, and then we're going to take the opposite arm and bring it towards it. So it's something like this. So, boom, okay, and back as you come down. The other one comes up, and boom, and back, like that. Kind of a flowing movement. On one side, for me, it's not quite so flowing because I've got a post right next to my arm. So we're doing a few different ones. You might wonder why we haven't done a whole bunch of different ones every time. Well, part of the reason is I want people to be familiar. Let's come on down and sit up straight. Just get a familiar routine so that you can be doing this at home by yourself. because stretching once a week is nice, but stretching 3-4 times a week is way better. So I encourage you to do that. All right, and so we did that. Now let's do a little bit of that familiar one where we start in kind of a bench press here, and we're going to push up, we're going to come down, we're going to push away, elbows up as you come back, up, down, away, 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 back. You don't have to go at the same rate. If you have a different rate you want to go, I don't care. And as always, if something's hurting, not feeling right, pull back. Don't do it as fast or as great a range of movement. Okay, now we're going to do the apple picking, which I happened to have been doing just a little bit yesterday. So let's reach up, and at the very top, add that stretch, and up with the other hand, and stretch. Way up, stretch. Up, yes. And we're going to do one more on the left, and come on down. Good. All right, a little bit more with the trunk again. We're going to take the right hand up, drop the left, and lean over and hold it. And this is where you continue those nice, deep, easy breaths. Come back up, bring the arm down. Let's come right back up with the opposite hand. Tip over the other way and hold it, but keep on breathing. Okay, well, let's do the part where we're going to reach down and across. So down and across, back. I'm going to take the left hand, reach down and across to the right, back, and this one, down and back. We'll just do a couple of these, down and back, down and back. Good. All right. So I'd like to do another stretch kind of for our lower back. Now sometimes we've done a similar one, but this time we're going to take our right leg and put the ankle on your other leg. We used to sometimes go like this. Today we're going to do it a little different. Ankles on there. And we're sitting up tall and straight. This is where we inhale. And with a straight back, bend over, and lean forward, and feel that stretch. Continue forward, continue breathing. Because if you quit breathing, the alternative is not so good. Keep breathing nice and easy. And we come on up and bring that foot down. Cross the left over the right. Heels kind of on the leg. Sit up straight. Inhale, lean forward, and stay down there feeling that stretch. It feels so good. And we're going to come right back on up. Let's do that one more time. Other leg. And sit up straight. Inhale and forward. And up. Uncross. The other leg crosses. Up straight. Inhale. Come on up. Good work. All righty. Well, let's do just a little bit of our greeting the day, which we have not done yet. Usually I do that earlier in the sequence, but it's always a good time to greet the day. So a little review, we might start like this, but as your hands go up, you're inhaling, and as they go out, you're still inhaling, and then they come together on the exhale and lean forward. So here we go. Inhale, and together is the exhale, straight back forward. Come back. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Forward. And come on back. And just keep your hands at your heart center. This is where you're going to greet somebody on your left, or this would be right for you if we're mirroring, and the left. So hands together, turn over, you feel your trunk twist, now bow, and you're greeting. Turn over. Maybe you want to whisper a special greeting to somebody. Maybe it's, oh, I miss you. Or maybe it's, oh, I love you. Or maybe it's, oh, I forgive you. Or maybe it's, hey, when are you going to come visit? Or give me a call. And back, we'll do one more. There, and down. Speaking of give me a call, I got a call about 3 minutes before I was done doing my first take of this video, and I had to do it again. But second time's always better, they say. Okay, so we've done that. I think it's time for us to grab our strap, if you have one. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt, a rope, or whatever. And always I'm starting with it shoulder length, and twisting over to my right, and to the left, to the right. My body really welcomes this after all the lifting and up and down I do throughout the day. It's just to get that spine moving in some different directions. There, okay, and we're gonna come right on back. Good. All right, let's take it, and we're gonna go straight on up, and now we're gonna lean forward with a straight back and come back. So our inhale is up, exhale is forward and back. Inhale up, forward and back. Let's go up, forward and back. Okay. Shake those shoulders. Let's go straight on up. And now let's tilt over to your right and tilt over to your left. To the right and to the left. And good, and we'll come straight on down. All right, a little bit of resistance here. Let's pull away, 2, 3, 4, relax. Pull, 3, 4, relax. And pull, 2, 3, 4, and relax. Good. All right. Let's drop it right over our legs. Grab the opposite ends. Keep those knees, they're together. You're tying them together basically. And now we're going to push away. 2, 3, 4, and relax. Push away. 2, 3, 4, relax, and away. 2, 3, 4, relax. Good. Okay. Now let's take and extend your hands towards the ends. Set it down on the ground. Your right foot goes over it. I'm going to have to turn to the side so I don't bump into everything. And extend. Pull the toes back. Lean forward a bit. breathe into where that stretch is taking place, your hamstrings, and relax a bit and swing away, across, away, across, away, across, away, across, and then let's bring it in, pull it up, grab with the left hand that right heel and bring it up towards your chin. Feel that stretch. Don't forget to keep breathing nice and easy. And let's rock back and forth. You relax it a bit so that you can rock. Okay, good. And we're going to come on down. And let's put our left foot on top of the strap. Extend. Toes come back. Chin forward. You're trying to sit up straight. Good. And now we're going to swing away and across. Away, across, away, across, away, across, away. And now bend the knee, pull it up, grab it with your right hand. Grab that heel, I should say, and bring it up to your chin. And relax a bit so that you can rock it. All right, there we go. Okay, now what we're going to do is another new one. Again, I'm going to have to turn to the side a little bit to show it to you. You'll still be scooting forward on your chair a bit and finding a place to put your hands. And what we're going to do, your hands are going to probably be closer to the front of the chair than they are way back. And what we're going to do is with our hands, we're going to try push ourselves up so our butt comes off the chair. And we're just going to hold this one. So you can feel it in your quads. Holding that, you're breathing nice and steady. If you have to come down and rest a bit, that's fine. Come back up. More of a strengthening one, and we'll come down, and you'll see why that's called the camper pose in case you're ever out in the woods and have to find the bathroom. I just felt my wife's spirit there. She would have kicked my shins on that one, but she's not at home right now, so I'm safe. All right, well, so we've done that. We've done our belt or our strap. Let's put the straps down and let's stand behind our chair for a little bit of that routine. Some balance. Now, if doing these balance things behind the chair is not your cup of tea and you would like to modify while you're sitting in the chair, by all means, I encourage you to do that. Okay, well, we're going to start with both feet right behind the chair. And you're standing up straight and tall. We're going to take our right foot, we're going to put it under the chair a bit, and then we're going to bring it back. As we do, we're going to lean forward over the chair, the foot's back, and we're going to come up. Now, if you want to release one hand and do forward, and come back under. Or if you want to try both hands, good, all right. And I'm standing on a couple uneven pieces of cement back here. It's a little tricky. But one pointer, as you're doing this, the weight-bearing leg, always have that knee bent just a little bit. Okay, so now I've got the weight on the right, and so the left goes under, coming back, and there, and back forward. Maybe switch. Or you could, either hand, it doesn't matter. If you want to balance with one hand, or if you want to take both. There, okay, great. All right, well, hey, let's do the swish in front. with our right leg, swishes in front and then behind. Front, behind, front, behind, front, behind. Good. And let's do the other leg. Left and front, behind, front, behind, front, behind, front, behind. One more for you. There, behind, there. Okay. Now let's go up on those tiptoes and stretch way up so that you're the tallest one in the class. Stretching, stretching. And now roll back on the heels. Feel the calf stretch. Stretch, stretch. Back on, up. Stretch, stretch. And back again. Stretch, stretch. Good. Okay. Now let's take and turn the right foot out. And we're going to lift the knee up 4 times. So up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, and down. I think that was 4. Let's turn the left out and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. All right, so let's come back. We are going to take, lift your knee up as you're turned out a little bit there. And then just with your ankle, circle it. Give it some circles here. You can either hold the chair or balance. And let's circle the other way. And come on down. Let's change legs. So this knee's out. And we're just circling around. Circling that ankle. And circle it the other way. Good. All right. How about just a little bit of wrists too? Sometimes we neglect our wrists and ankles. They do a lot for us. Change directions. All right. Good. And hands on the chair. And step both feet back. Oh, I got a bumblebee down here. Let's step 1 foot forward. Turn your back foot out. And we're going to do 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you come up, bring that left hand floating up and back. And hold that. Keep your knee over your ankle. And come right on back. Come and step up. Good. And let's do the other. So my weight is on my left. Take back. Foot's turned out, the one that's in back. Front one, the knees over the ankle. 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and float that hand up. Keep the knee over the ankle as you're looking back. Good. All right. Now, let's see if we can do a little bit of more balance where we're gonna put all of our weight on. Let's start with our left foot. Okay. So feel that going grounded, and this is kind of the superhero one where you're going to lean over your chair. So your right foot's going to go back, but you lean over, and you can put one hand out and balance, or both hands. And I like to imagine that I'm flying over my community, spreading some positive vibes. All right, and come back. And let's put the weight on the other foot, the right in my case here. Lean forward. Back foot goes out. Slight bend in the weight bearing. One or both hands are out. Sending out positive vibes over my community and yours. about if we have a chair? And we'll prepare for Shavasana. And I need to grab my flute here. There. Okay. So, let's first do just a little bit of neck. Roll your neck again a little bit. We did that early on. And your breathing is nice and easy. Let's change directions. Good. All right. So what I like to do when I'm doing Shavasana is certainly sitting up tall, breathing those nice belly breaths. Kind of my body is saying thanks a lot for doing this today. I'm going to play a little bit of music like I usually end with, and you close your eyes and do that nice deep belly breath stuff. Now bring both of your palms together at your heart and keep on that nice, easy breathing. Namaste.